So I think we can all agree. The Nether is hideous. It has ugly mobs, uglier blocks, and ghasts are just like really annoying and stuff, and I just hate them. Take this, you stupid ghast. Have you ever looked inside one of them? But there's one thing I love about the Nether. Chickens do not survive long here. Look at these guys, where are they going? Here they come. Oh yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of this. So today, I'm going to be taking a section of Nether, and I'm going to try and make it look nice. Let's get started. So I'm actually on a vanilla world right now to generate this Nether, because this is what the Nether looks like on my modded world. Weird grassy Nether. Weird black blocks. Whatever this is. Flesh. So obviously we don't want that. We want to convert a normal looking Nether, which we are generating right now. Look at this. Okay, let's find somewhere we want to build. Somewhere that is truly Nethery. Oof, this could be it. This could be it. This is like truly the Nether. The ghasts, the floating islands, the weird overhangs, the lava falling, the glowstone on the ceiling. Yeah, let's put a glass block here. This can be our starting point. But let's switch to my modded version of Minecraft. And like that, we're on the modded world. You probably can't tell the difference. That's because nothing's changed apart from I now have all these things in my inventory. So here's going to be our start. For reference at the end, we'll do one of those things where we transition between the two. I guess we should probably start working on this. So similar to my video where I redecorated the end, I wanted to bring the overworld to the Nether as well, but we had one problem. The ceiling. Yes, that's right. Obviously, the ceiling is made of netherrack and glowstone as well. So we had to change that by using some blue concrete to make it look like sky. We might have to add some clouds in as well, but I think I might just leave it blue for a little bit. Now, I tried to cover as much as I could, but the problem is there's still little bits of nether in the background leaking through, like over there, and a little bit over there as well. But we'll try our best to just sort of like ignore that, to be honest. I've also got this stick here, which I've used World Edit to give me a command where I can boop, kill all the mobs in the area. It's really convenient. But they keep spawning back in anyway, and there's not much I can do about the ghasts. Wait, a chicken has spawned in the Nether. I use my wand to kill this. Wait, what? I can't kill chickens with this. It must be only mobs. The sword will get through it though. Right, so we need to get working on some building. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and like make this place a little bit safer by enclosing all this lava and the lava on the floor in like glass in some way. Let's see what we can do. So I used some glass from the Quark mod, which is a glowing glass. So it sort of like lights up the area as well as like surrounds the lava and protects it. I also put a load on the floor. You can probably see here. It's a bit weird, but you see zombie pigmen walking on it now. Just so if you fall down, you don't fall into lava. And then I used some custom lamp blocks for some clouds. When you turn on shades, you can see how dark this place is still. It needs to be really bright for zombie pigmen not to spawn, so it's going to be impossible. But there we go. I think that's looking pretty good. I'm not sure whether to remove the glowstone or not, because it doesn't really matter now we've got these lamp blocks in. But I kind of like the effect still. It could be like lightning, let's pretend. Lots of zombie pigmen are spawning on the lava down here, which is a really weird looking effect. It just kind of looks like they're floating on lava. But we'll just ignore those for now. I'm not sure there's anything we could do apart from... No, there's nothing we can do. I can't think of anything. But let's get working on a structure. I want to make like a base out of this. And the base is going to be multiple levels. It's going to come across this level and this level here. I think we can make this look nice. So I thought this floating island thing looked a bit weird. So I decided to add in some like things to make it look like it's being propped up and not just floating in midair. So I added these two pillars here. And then I got building a little house, a base house. I say little. It's quite a big, decent sized house. I went for spruce because yes, we're in the Nether. Lots of stuff can burn stuff here, but you know what? I like to live on the edge, and that's what I'm trying to get across here. Is I want to make this look more like the overworld and less like the Nether. We're not scared. Our house may burn down if a ghast accidentally shoots at us or a magma cube comes nearby, but we don't care. That's a lie. I would care. Luckily, I'm in creative mode the entire time, so nothing can attack me and ruin my beautiful house that I've just made. So we're looking pretty different so far. I've also added this staircase in here. I think I might add some like props to it and stuff to make it look a little bit more natural. And I've got an idea for the down bit of here, which I'm going to get working on in a second. But let me first show you around this house. Very simple L-shaped house. Although we are modded, a lot of this stuff is kind of like vanilla-y, I guess. There's an exit at the back here, which I haven't really finished yet, but I'm going to sort of like figure out what I can do with that. But the entrance at the front is going to lead us straight down to a little section over here where we can have something. And we're also going to have some stuff underneath, which I'm hoping this looks okay, but it might look really weird. I want to make this like a base. It's not going to be just like stuff for decoration. I want to have useful stuff here. So I guess we should probably get working on that. Also, quick shader check. Still way too dark, but maybe at the end this thing could actually look okay with shaders. So somehow I messed up the time-lapse completely and nothing happens in this time-lapse. No problem, right? You can just go re-record it. Well, my internet decided to die, so I thought I'd play Minecraft in offline mode. But it wouldn't load. This is my life right now. It's stuck, preparing, and playing this stupid game. New high score. Oh gosh. Ah, hopefully we'll go back to the Minecraft content from here. Please, work. Here we go. So basically my idea was to grow some crops under here, but then I realised I'm an idiot. We're in the Nether. We can't have water. So instead I decided to put some animals in here, and I did try and use a method of keeping them enclosed with some carpets and stuff, kind of like Lizzie did in her Kingdom Craft, but it doesn't work in 1.12.2 apparently. So they kind of just escaped everywhere. But underneath as well, I put a little Neverwart farm, and watch this. Look how satisfying this is. Ooh, Bubba. That looked good. That looked good. Oh, missed a bit. Yeah, satisfying, I know. But yes, they do look a lot uglier than like regular crops, but it's the Nether. Yes, my internet is still down. That's why I look like Steve. But here is our farm. We've got all these animals. This was my thing to try and keep them in. As you can see, it's carpet underneath, but they seem to just be able to walk across. Look, so obviously that was added in after because these guys, they are just all walk across it, which is a shame, but it's kind of like all kept in here anyway, so there's no way out. I didn't change the ceiling because I thought I'd just leave it like looking all natural and stuff. Underground, we've got our Neverwart farm with a nice little gate in here, and as you can see, lots of Neverwart. Added a bit of glowstone in around as well. But I just really want to make use of that space. We're going to get working on another building now, and that building is going to be up here as we've got this big old space. I was thinking of having a little enchanting room sort of thing. We're going to let Steve build this one. And look at Steve go. And he actually decided to completely ignore what I just said. And I actually decided to build a ghast instead and have this as my little enchanted area. Because although we wanted to make this place look like the overworld, we want to stay true to the Nether a little bit as well. So that's why we made this ghast. And inside the ghast, you enter through his butt here. And we have our enchanting room, which is very lit up with all this glowstone. We've kind of got like a nethery floor in here, some vines and stuff. It's like a mix of the Nether and the overworld with the vines and stuff. So yeah, very nice, and you can actually hear the gas made a noise. That definitely was my gas, not the one floating down there. So what's next, Joel? Next, we're just going to quickly delete this because I don't want to do anything with it and it looks ugly. There we go. But what's next after that? Well, we're going to build something up here. I was thinking a storage room slash like crafting area, stuff like that. I guess we'll see once we built it. So I started off by building some stairs on the left hand side there. You can't really see them from this angle, I've just realized, because I kind of forgot I built them because I spent about 30 minutes or so building our chest storage room. I don't know really what it is. Also, you may have noticed it moved there. Let me show you why. Disaster! Why did I build so close to this lava? No! Yeah, very close to the entire thing burning down, but luckily I managed to salvage it in the last moment. And as you can see, we ended up with this pretty basic looking barn type thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is really, but we filled it up with chests, and we also added in a little crafting area outside with some furnaces and stuff like that. We also connected these paths up, as you can see here, so we've got a nice little entrance to our barn area when you come up here. Some gates to keep out the pesky pigmen. I see you there standing. And it's all lit up in here as well, so it looks very nice. We've got all our stuff there, ender chest, anvil, everything you'd need, and all our chests in here. And a little ladder up to the next floor where we got more chests as well. Not bad for a nethery little base. But you know what? I think this place needs a little bit more greenery. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in some trees and some plants and try and make this more overworldy looking. And honestly, this is a huge change. When all these trees start spawning in, oh boy, does it start looking nice. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually grow trees in the Nether unless you bone meal them. So I had to bone meal every single one of these trees individually. I couldn't just up the game cycle and let them all grow by themselves. Oh no, no, no. I had to bone meal them all myself, so it took quite a while. Also, all the grass I bone mealed as well, just to make this place look all pretty and stuff. And when I pan out later to the final shot, you'll see the difference it makes. This place isn't even looking like the Nether anymore, really, is it? So you might not be able to see from that far away, but I did use these flowering oaks, which look real pretty. I like those a lot. And yeah, pigmen still spawn in, don't worry. I tried to light the place up with torches as well, just to try and get things stop spawning in, but no, these guys, they spawn wherever they want. I think it would take quite a while to light up this entire area so that they didn't spawn in. I think it has to be like completely lit up, which is a bit ridiculous. But you may have noticed that I left a bit down here because we actually have got plans for this section. And we're going to get on that right away. Or are we? Because we're actually going to place another torch up here. Nah, you thought I was going to start building, but I didn't. Look, torches everywhere. Light this place up. So here's my idea, right? You're in the Nether. How do you travel around the Nether most of the time? That's right, Elytra. So where do you land if you have your Elytra? How about a lovely target, which is going to be at the front of your base? A perfect red and white circle so you can see it from far away and land on it. That's what I built. I know, it's a bit weird, but does it work? It works perfectly fine. Lovely. So there we have it. I think we're done. I think it's time for the before and after picture. So here is the before and here is the after. I know, it cuts out the top of the house. I'm sorry about that. But honestly, if I move a bit, look how cool this place looks. We're in the Nether, but look at it. It doesn't look like the Nether whatsoever, apart from all the lava and the bits of Nether in the background. But apart from that, I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with this. I think it looks awesome. I love our ghast. We've got another ghast floating around as well. Let's try out shaders one last time. This is weird. It's creating like a really weird effect, but it kind of looks really cool. Oh gosh, no. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Holy moly. That looks sick. I love that. And I don't mind this one, but the other one, I think that looks so cool. So there you have it, guys. Our Nether conversion. Unfortunately, you can't see the ceiling in this one, but I still think it looks epic, and I think this has turned out absolutely great. So make sure to leave a like and comment if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye.